What if I weren't disciplined? I couldn't speak English fluently and teach other people. I couldn't make foreign friends. I couldn't gain more knowledge and experience from the people around the world. I wouldn't have toned body. I wouldn't reach my audience on social media. I just wouldn't be the person I am now. As you remember, recently I asked you on my Instagram if you could learn just one thing from me, what would it be? And I was pretty surprised that most of your answers were about the discipline. And to be completely honest, I've never associated myself with the disciplined people. And the only one thing that was running in my head like over and over again was that I need to do this, and this to get what I want and to become who I want to be. I adore two quotes. The first goes like, the price of excellence is discipline and the cost of mediocrity is disappointment. Self-discipline is the power that helps you propel yourself, maintain perseverance, and act irrespective of physical and emotional discomfort. And if you actually can take the total control under your actions, under your thoughts, you can be just so powerful and so unstoppable that no one can tell you what to do in your life. And the second one goes like, discipline is just doing the same thing the right way, whether anyone's watching or not. Discipline is the ability to have the goal in your mind and pursue your goals, your plans, despite difficulties, other people's opinion, and temptations to abandon them. So in today's episode, we're not going to talk about languages and how to study them, how to speak English fluently, and such things that we used to, because actually everything starts with your self-discipline, and this topic is a massive problem for absolutely everyone, and that's why we're gonna dive into this topic today. Let's get started. Hear me out. To be disciplined doesn't mean following the people's rules of conduct or obeying them. It means acting according to your decisions, common sense, and reason. It means sticking with your plans, not changing them due to laziness, difficulties, or discomfort. Self-discipline happens in our prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for our focus, impulse control, and emotion, and that means it's a psychological function connected to our emotion and impulses. That's why it's often inherently in conflict with our logical, rational part of the brain. And in order to change our behavior, we have to tap into neuroscience-based strategies to change. And it's just not enough to rely on willpower. So where to start? The first thing that you should do is just start by examining your areas that you would love to change or you would love to improve, and it would be easier for you if you could just write them down, because this is how you can easier monitor all your values and ask yourself whether your behaviors uphold those values. And also keep in your mind that you won't be tackling all these areas at once, but it's just a great thing to get the big picture of what you would love to change. So then just pick one or maybe 2-3 goals and start small, because this is a common mistake. When you are full of energy at the beginning, you are full of enthusiasm, you are ready to push yourself harder, but you don't think about yourself, about your future self in advance, that you're gonna feel this tension in a while, and you're gonna feel like giving in. So we don't want these results. That's why you should start small and take all those little steps every single day, just little by little, but you are gonna reach your goal. Just don't rush. One more thing that can prevent you and start living the life that you would love to live is waiting for the perfect moment. It's never gonna happen. It's not a secret. You should create this perfect time for yourself, for your future self, and just don't wait for it to feel right. Because if you wait for, I don't know, your schedule to clear up, for your kids get older, it's just a waste of your time. Don't squander your time. Embrace every moment and try to do your best work, because little by little you're gonna reach everything, but you should start taking actions right now. One more thing that I'm really obsessed with, and maybe it sounds really crazy, but I'm really keen on making mistakes, and you should realize that failures, it's not the end of your kind of fight and of your kind of battle, because this is exactly what can help you and actually show you that you are really dedicated, and if this or that goal is really yours. Because when you have this kind of gut feeling that you know for sure that it doesn't matter when, but you know that you're gonna reach this goal in the future, maybe it's gonna take some time. Of course, it's gonna take some time, but you know for sure, like 100%, that you're gonna reach it. Then this is exactly what you should keep working on. I would just suggest you accept those failures, because they're just a part of your growth and changes. If you're burning the midnight oil for weeks, for a month on end to be more self-disciplined, well, I'm so sorry, because you've missed the point. Because self-discipline it's not about strict restrictions. Part of self-discipline is taking care of yourself and of your body, of your mental health, of your physical health. You should do absolutely everything to protect yourself, not harm yourself. And the last but not least, self-discipline is the same process as building a new habit. So if you want your new good habit to stick, you should reward yourself. You should give yourself something that is gonna remind you, and that can store in your mind, in your memory, that this thing can lead you to the treat. You can get a treat. It's like the same thing when you train your dogs. For example, if you have them, you know what I'm talking about. I have 2 dogs, and when I treat them, I always have something as a snack. This is exactly how you can let your brain know if you, for example, repeat all those patterns in the same way, you're gonna get something as a reward. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope this video was really useful for you, and let me know in the comment what one thing you would love to change in your life right now, or what are you working maybe right now, and what would you give yourself as a reward when you complete this task, when you reach this goal. Hope to see you soon in a week at the same time on Friday. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate you. I love you. Bye.